impressed, yeah.
I mean, they shut Tom Brady down both games last season. So they've got a good defense. They've got Eric Decker now.
Yeah,
they've
Eric
got
Decker's a
Jason
decent number
Morrow
two.
in the red zone,
Chris
plus the running
Ivory.
back, Chris Ivory, and the 1-2 punch with Chris Ivory and Chris Johnson, Michael Vick or Geno Smith, but probably going to be Vick, to be honest with you. I think the Jets might not win the division, but watch out for them to be a
They make a
wild
wild card, I think, yeah.
And Buffalo, and like I said, don't sleep on Buffalo. And the only reason I say don't sleep on Buffalo is because you've got Mike Williams, you've got Sammy Watkins.
Yep.
The three running backs I just mentioned.
Need a wide
And
receiver.
you've got another wide receiver too. I can't remember his name right now, but they've got solid receivers.
Stevie Young.
They lost their best linebacker, though.
Kiko Alonso's out for the season, yes. But Buffalo, I think, is either 8-8 or 9-7.
Yeah.
They're not
They're
going to
winning.
be
Yeah.
the worst team out
No,
there.
Miami,
No, they're not that.
for the record, Miami's finishing last in that division. They might not have a terrible record, but they're going to finish last in that division.
You can win that division this year, 9-7.
Oh, yeah.
That's ruining.
But the thing is that the Patriots last year had nobody on offense.
Yep.
And they went to the AFC Championship game.
I know.
So you got to think they have to be the consensus. They've won the Division 8 over the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So they've got to be the consensus pick right now.
Absolutely.
But again, like I said, do not sleep on Buffalo or New York. I think down the stretch in those cold games in November, December, they're going to make things very interesting.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's gonna be it's a sad day for me today, though.
Why is that?
Well, I was a big David Wilson guy when they drafted him out of Virginia Tech. I said,
The McDouble went up 20 cents?
yeah, actually I had a double. Take a look in the mirror, Tubby. Yeah, well, Grooney like that one.
No, but I gotta
yeah,
agree with Jeremy on this. I was gonna be the one to break the news, but if you want to go ahead.
Break the news.
it's not like it's a secret.
It broke on
Yeah,
Saturday.
No, but
Well, listen,
doctors told David Wilson because of your neck, you have to sit out for.
can you imagine that?
For a year, he's done.
He's
Yeah,
done. He's
he's
gonna retire. He's done.
If I could, can I just relate this to
Yes, go ahead.
Edge, when the doctors told Edge
Should
after
be in the head.
WrestleMania 20,
That guy's my-
you were relating everything
Please
to
cut it
Dallas
off.
Cowboys. So
I don't
anyway.
relate everything. I relate.
No, I get what you're saying. It's a career-ending injury.
Yeah,
I
the
relate.
doctors told Edge because of your neck, you have to retire. So Edge was really bummed about that.
Yeah.
And he was a great superstar. And,
No, that's
David
enough.
Wilson
We're doing a
is running.
football segment.
Yes,
He
I
says
know.
Edge.
That's right.
I'm thinking of
Unbelievable.
Edgerrin James.
Yeah, that's a good
But
joke.
but Rooney, for the record, I only relate things to the Cowboys that are relatable
Right.
to the Cowboys.
Oh yeah, but it
relevant.
was like David Wilson's injury.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
listen,
it's the
let's be
same
honest.
thing.
Listen, Wilson was okay. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you.
He has
He had a lot of
fumble
fumble problems. He's not Tiki Barber
Remember that game
fumble.
against Dallas
Oh, please.
last year,
Yes, of course.
where
That
he
was a sorry
fumbled
game.
4 times
Yes,
or something like
atrocious.
that?
It was
I
atrocious.
loved it.
Of course you love it. It's not fair.
That was that. I loved it. But one thing I am nervous about now the Giants have a little bit of that 1-2
Yes,
speed power
I like
combo.
Rashad Jennings. I think he's gonna be okay.
I think Jim's be alright, but Andre Williams was the lead. Did anybody
Yeah.
forget he was the leading
Yeah,
rusher in
Boston.
the nation
Yeah,
last year?
Boston College, he was great.
And he's a moose. Look at him.
Yeah, he's all right.
So he's going to be their red. Yeah.
Oh, shut up,
ACC,
soft cunt.
soft
Get out of
conference?
here.
I mean, they're not the SEC.
Dude,
but
did you
they're
know,
not soft.
you know Florida State won the whole thing, right? Soft conference.
Okay.
Take a walk.
Okay.
Take a walk.
Florida State.
It wasn't BC.
Yeah, no. Wow, what do you do? Well, listen, he's
Soft
brutal, right?
conference.
He's
You guys wanted me to talk more.
I like it.
Mike,
I like
Mike,
when he
Mike,
talks.
Mike.
Don't you like when he talks?
Soft conference.
Yeah.
How many ranked teams? I'm going to look it up right here in a minute, but you know how many ranked teams the ACC had?
You bet.
And how many ranked teams the SEC had? The SEC had 3 ranked teams, and they were the big powerhouses.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ACC had 7.
Seven,
ranked
buddy.
teams last
He's
year.
gonna lead the
7.
league in rushing this year.
All right, wait a minute. Okay, we're not gonna go that far.
Come on, you don't have to go that extreme.
Listen, they're gonna split. Listen, Jennings is probably gonna be number 1 for now.
He's going to be their red
Right.
zone
I think
guy.
he could even be the 3rd down back. I think, but I like DeAndre Brown. Like he had a couple of really good games. He had one game where he had like 20 rushes for 116 yards, touchdowns, but he keeps breaking his leg. I've never seen a running back that breaks his leg like every 2 minutes. So I'm a little worried about him. I mean, Jennings came over from Oakland. He's not horrible, but I'm a little excited about it because like the last couple of years, the running game has been atrocious. It's been atrocious. When I was a kid, it was all run the ball.
Barber.
Yeah, I mean, Tiki Barber's not going through hell. Gary Brown ain't walking through the door anymore.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
unbelievable. And the old line is atrocious right now. I mean, Pugh is their best player. He's been in the league for about 5 minutes.
Don't sleep on Western Richburg.
Yes, I know. Here we go.
It won't be worse than last year.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
they
didn't even
might.
care.
I don't
They
think
might.
so.
Well,
Listen,
the
they
reason
pulled
they won't
7-9
be-
out of their butts last
Well,
year. That was brutal.
the reason they won't be as bad as last year is because they stacked up on defense.
Right.
They've got I'd say probably a top 15 defense right now.
tough time.
They've got some receivers. I mean, we don't know what Odell Beckham is gonna do yet. That
No, he's more of a
hamstring's been
slot
bothering him.
back.
Yeah, but we don't know.
Yeah.
They've got, of course, Mr. Salvador, Victor Cruz.
Cruz
And then-
disappeared too many games last year, bothered me a little
He
bit.
did, he
They
didn't,
have nothing to play for.
he didn't do a Hakeem Nicks disappearing.
No, oh, please, oh, don't get me started on that. We don't have enough time for that.
And then they also have, the.
Oh, Mario Manningham, he's gonna be number 3. He's
Yeah,
great.
I was mentioning more Ramses Barden.
Yeah,
But, you know,
Barden's
big,
all,
tall receiver, fast.
yeah, but he reminds me, I'm in the Giants a couple years ago, that guy named Ron Dixon, he was 6'5", he came out of like Troy. I think he was a great kick return, I thought he was gonna be like Dominic Hickson was, but I don't know, these guys bother me, I don't know what happened to these guys, like, they look great in the preseason, I know it's not against the third string guys, but they just sometimes, when they get in the regular season, it's like, oh my God, here we go. And I'm terrified, like, I mean, I thought Hakeem Nicks was gonna be great, I'm so disappointed he didn't catch a touchdown for like 3 years.
Watch this, he's gonna be an all-star, right?
You bet. He's gonna have 100 receptions this year for, I bet, 1,600 yards.
Well,
and 8
here's the
touchdowns.
thing though, Ben McAdoo is coming in, he's running the West Coast offense.
I like
Bill
it.
Walsh type,
I
West
like
Coast
it.
offense,
It's different.
which gets the ball out quicker.
Right.
A lot of slant patterns, a lot of bubble screens,
Yeah.
which, if you don't have an offensive line, is
Yeah.
what you need.
Right.
Because if you're doing the 3-5 step drop and waiting and looking and
That's all he does.
he's gonna get sacked
That's
like
all
he
he
did
does.
last year.
Yeah.
So now, if the ball comes out quicker, you can sort of counter that bad offensive line a
Absolutely.
little bit.
I agree.
So,
You know what? I mean, this is the thing that cracks me up. McAdoo is challenging Eli Manning to be a 70% completion percentage. I thought to myself, this guy's a crack.
he
Or
wasn't,
just don't.
he wasn't a 70%
No, he's
passer
not-
in the Super Bowl year.
Christ, he's not even a 60%. Listen, this guy, listen.
Well, if you,
I like
if
this
you
guy,
have
but-
the interceptions, it might
Oh,
be
God,
50.
please don't even. But see, he has this thing where I really think he thinks he can throw the ball to any spot in the field, anywhere. He can't do
He's not
that.
his brother.
No, he's not.
He's
He
not
think-
bad though.
No, I mean, I actually think he has a
So
stronger
he
arm
can
than Peyton does, but he doesn't, he tries to throw the ball into triple coverage, which is a terrible idea. I mean, honestly, a lot of these picks last couple of years were not his fault.
Deflection.
These balls tipped on his, I
Yeah,
blame the
he's
receivers
okay.
for a lot of that, but I mean, it's not all him, but, you know, when the ball bounces off a receiver's hand, and that thing's up for grabs, my mom could catch it, and she sucks. You know, so, but
At
it's
what?
atrocious, but everything.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah.
Manning doesn't throw into triple coverage, man.
Yes, he does. Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, okay, you didn't watch the game, they played the Redskins, like, hold on, they played a game against the Redskins 2 years ago, when they were, actually last year. He threw the ball at the end zone, there were 2 safeties in a corner, right in front of Hakeem Nicks, he threw it right to them. Don't tell you, you watch the game.
Eli
It's
Manning,
unbelievable.
well, here's the thing, and the Redskins can't, the Reds,
Well, it's not even close.
Peyton might be one of the best ever.
Yeah.
Peyton, not Peyton, Jesus Christ, look what you did.
He messes everything up.
The Redskins can't cover their own pillow.
Sure,
I'm
they
telling
couldn't
you.
cover a blanket,
They're
they're
awful.
unbelievable.
So, you know, but with Eli, I think he's gotten better over the last couple of years.
Oh, he
When Eli
has.
first came in, being a Cowboy fan, I was like, oh yeah, you got
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Eli sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
But then over the last couple, even the Super Bowl years, I was like, Eli ain't nothing. But now, Eli is formidable. Now I'm nervous playing Eli every
Yeah.
week. And
Yeah.
yeah, well, how many did anybody here see? Which I'm sure you're a Patriots fan, right? Did
Poor
you
guy.
see Eli Manning lead the Patriots back? Lead the Giants back against the Patriots from the 10-yard line
Uh-huh.
on that last 2-minute drive.
Yeah.
This was what, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
2 or 3 years ago. He led them all the way back. Eli is the bomb in the fourth quarter. The only problem is the last season. By the time the fourth quarter hit, they were down 28.
Yeah, he's throwing 63 passes in the game.
Exactly.
You know, man, listen, I like this guy when it comes to clutch, but I still don't understand, the guy's been in the league since 2004, okay? He still likes these dumb mistakes that drive you crazy, and granted, you go like this.
And Romo doesn't.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go there. If you break wind, Eli Manning will fall over. I mean, he needs a solid offensive line to protect him. His blind side, he can't even see it. He's too
Every
deaf for it.
quarterback, every non-mobile quarterback needs that. Look at Tom Brady.
Yeah.
You get this close to Tom Brady,
Oh, forget it,
he's
he'll
either
go.
throwing it away or going down.
Yeah, oh, absolutely,
So, and
absolutely.
same thing with Peyton. Peyton's not mobile either. Any
No.
non-mobile quarterback needs a solid offensive
There
line.
ain't a lot of
You've got
mobile
guys-
quarterbacks
Yeah,
anymore.
but you've got guys like Colin Kaepernick,
Yep.
Russell Wilson. They can make plays on their feet. They can run to the outside, make throws on the run, and you just got to know your personnel a little bit. You
Absolutely.
can't expect somebody to do something that's not their game.
Absolutely. Speaking of knowing your personnel, the Red Sox is going crazy, so stay tuned on the next video.